Alright, so today's the day I'm going to build my mushroom buckets. I got my coffee grounds here. They thawed out over the past couple nights. I got them dumped into a big tub here. We're going to mix in the grain spawn real quick, get that all mixed in there nice and even so that I got it evenly spread out throughout the buckets. And because I only got 2 pounds here and I'm going to fill 2 buckets, so I'm hoping to get about a pound a bucket, and hopefully that's enough to get the job done. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do is start filling the buckets. I'll show you that, but I'm going to kind of build layers within those buckets. So I showed you the other day I had buckets with 1/2-inch holes drilled in them. Now I'm going to start layering the products into it. So I got the coffee grounds with the mushroom spawn in it, and I'll have some soaked corrugated cardboard that are going to be laid in between those layers. Then we're going to get them covered up with a plastic bag, keep them nice and warm in here. It's probably, I think in here it's somewhere around like 60 to 65. I'm probably going to try to find a little bit warmer spot to put them so that we can get some humidity built up in there, and really allow that mushroom spawn to take off and start expanding throughout the bucket. So I'll get the camera turned around, we can take a look at that, and we'll see how it all goes. Alright, so I'm just kind of getting the grains broke up in here. You can see how white it is in here that they're all covered in. That's the mycelium. So that's growing through there. So I'm just going to kind of get this all broke up so that these grains are kind of separated and I can easily mix them in there. So I open them up, dump them in, stir it all around, and then start packing buckets. Sterilize this knife first. It's a little bleach sterilization. So in this bucket I got all my coffee grounds, the coffee filters, everything, that's all fine. It's just kind of added fiber in there. The mycelium will grow right through those coffee filters in there, so I won't have to worry about that too much. I did break them up so that they're not full sheets and it'll be easier to mix up, so I kind of got pieces in there. Alright, so grain looks like it's busted up pretty good. We'll get it mixed in here, and we can start packing buckets. So I did built a little scoop here, did a quick sterilization of it. Now we'll start packing the buckets, Phil. The grain spawn mixed in there pretty well. It was hard to see in video or on the camera there, but it does look like it's mixed in fairly well in here. So we're just going to lay this all in here. I'll split up this bucket of coffee grounds between the 2 buckets that I got ready to go. Alright, so I got a good layer in there. Now I got my soaked cardboard here. I'm going to lay this down. And that's more or less just added moisture and something, a place for the mycelium to kind of run through in there. Then we'll just keep layering this in there. Alright, so I used up all the coffee grounds and grain spawn that I had, and I got, you can see this bucket here is almost full, and that one's only about 3/4 full. So it's definitely going to be a learning curve, and we'll see what happens. I know that having headspace in the top is not the worst. I might get some mushroom growth out of the top as well as the sides. So we're going to give it a shot, see how it goes. But I'm just going to throw some plastic bags over these so that we can kind of hold some humidity in there, hold some moisture in there, keep them warm and wet. And hopefully within a couple weeks or so that the whole bucket should be taken over by the mushroom spawn, and we should start seeing some mushrooms poke out the holes. We'll keep this updated and we'll see how it goes.